When we're making love, and the music gonna be loud. You gon'
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Change Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shows.
I'm Nikki Blades.
Nikki Blades, what
Yes,
song did you lose your virginity to?
Oh my God, there was no music playing.
Damn.
There wasn't any.
No music.
Just the sound of the
His
island.
breathing.
Oh,
Just that.
just the sound of the Hawaiian island, brother.
Oh my
The
God.
waves.
Oh my God.
The toucans.
Two cats.
And the Fruit Loops.
Oh my God.
That was Jamaican.
Jamaica, Hawaii.
Little Mermaid, Jamaica.
Okay.
Sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say. Something about her. And you don't know why. You wanna fuck the girl.
No, there wasn't any music. What about you?
I had Usher Confessions on. The Confessions album.
Okay.
And that was my mood setter back then. And that was what I lost my virginity to. I don't know what song. It might have been...
Confessions.
These are my confessions.
What? You cheated?
She's looking at you like, are you telling me something?
It was so fast. It was... Hello?
better,
Hello?
baby.
No, it was just put that on everything.
For real, don't play like that.
Don't play like that. But yeah, it was definitely Confessions. That's
Okay.
all I remember.
Rick?
No music, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No music.
No music.
Yeah.
We were young. Not a grown-ass man who understood a sex playlist.
Definitely didn't have one of those.
I did feel old. Not gonna lie. Being 18.
I was 17.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was 17.
Yeah.
I'm not there.
Yeah. No.
Official story? 17.
Okay. Yeah, I was 17 and my boyfriend at the time made me wait a year and a half.
Oh.
Yeah, he made me wait.
Grow.
He made me wait.
He was like, them titties didn't really come in yet.
Nah, I was developed, okay?
I
Girl,
believe
I
it.
had these things. These things been here, okay?
When did you get your boobies?
Early. I had boobs early on. And the way that they sat, they looked fake. Like,
Oh.
I had I've always had really nice boobs.
Wait, how early is early?
I was I
Weird.
don't know.
Weird line of question.
No, because if we're talking about just the
Like when did I hit puberty?
the awkwardness
I
of
think that's
puberty.
how you rephrase it to where it's not
No.
creepy.
When did you get your boobies?
When did you get them dangs? How old were you? Not how young were you?
Because
See, that's what
because
it's
I tell you
starting to
this.
sound like.
Because I remember coming back from summer, going into 7th grade,
Okay.
and like our first homegirl had some boobies for the first time. We were like, "Oh, it's happening! It's
Shit, we got action.
it's happening." Yeah.
I definitely was like a 7th grade.
Yeah.
7th grade, 7th, 8th. But then when I got them, because I was because I was small, they sat well. But a lot of the girls, I went to a smaller school, let's not forget that. And there was very few of us. And everybody pretty much had body. But it was like, I'd hate to say like these generation, the younger ones now, they develop a lot sooner or they hit puberty a lot earlier. And it wasn't like that. It wasn't like, oh, I'm like overly developed at a young age. It felt appropriate.
I'll tell you, I was one of the first dudes in my class to hit puberty like that. Because I remember, being in the locker room, 7th grade, all the homies had pubes already. They're all like, "Oh, you got pubes, yeah, we got pubes." I ain't had no pubes. Came back in 8th grade, I got pubes, y'all. What's up?
We shaved now, dog.
They're like, what is that?
So
Y'all
last year.
shaving your pubes off already? You just got them. And I remember my parents, when I told them, I was like, I got some pubes. They were like, let me see. I was like, all right.
Podcast. For y'all.
They were like, that little bitch ass. Hey,
What is that?
These are pubes right here, boy.
Don't talk to me till
And
your
that was my
balls
mom.
hang. That's my mom. Ew.
It's still sporadic.
Y'all,
I've seen bushier.
it's fucking crazy.
And I'm like, Mom, why is it pixelated?
What? Good
That's crazy.
God.
That's crazy.
Yo.
That's weird. Oh, interesting.
Oh shit!
We were left speechless.
Yeah, eighth grade came back. Voice of drops, had some pubes.
Oh,
you know.
I had older girl cousins who developed quick, and they had body. Like my cousins had boobs, they had butt, they had curves. Like everybody, I feel like everyone in my family except me is curvy. Like my sister got great shape, all of my cousins. So I think we talked about this before. Like my cousins taught me how to take the booty on the counter picture.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, that sentence, half of that sentence is crazy.
The way you worded it.
Yeah.
My cousin taught me how to take the booty. Booty on the counter pictures,
Booty
MySpace
on
classic.
the counter picture.
Yeah.
And the thing is that like I just have never been well endowed in the butt region. And everybody else has always had ass. But I have effort. Okay, like I try hard. Like this thing can do stuff.
Insecurity
right? Like,
breeds effort.
You know what
That's
I mean?
Facts. Yeah.
I was like, look, I know y'all like girls with big butts, but I'm close and I try hard. You know, like I got best dancer in the 8th grade, shaking ass.
There you go.
You know what I mean? It definitely wasn't
comes
doing
in
the
handy.
robot. Yeah. So, okay, it's little.
Twerk, bot,
Yeah.
Bot.
It's little, but it's mighty. Okay.
Hey, I feel you already know. I preach that.
Yeah. That's me. I got a little booty. It's okay.
Oh, butts.
But I really was jealous. My cousins had ass. Like, they were really pretty in the face. They had long hair, big. Like, I was awkward for a long time. Still am, kind of. But
I think women, or maybe it's men's fault, somebody needs to start really explaining how butt works because it does not need to be big. It just needs to look nice. Like, that's it. Girls be wanting the huge when they already got a good. And
Social
it's like,
media, man.
Yeah.
It was before that.
yeah, it was always been. Like, they used to make fun of me all the time for not having ass. I used to get made fun of for not having ass in, like, high school.
You know,
And I never felt like I was really disproportionate. I just think that, like, I was being compared to other people who just had a lot of it.
low key, I think high key. I think that's just young dude, like young dude shit too. Because it's like I think when you have experienced different booties in your day and you've actually, you know, had some booties in your hand, in your mouth, it's like you realize that like, oh, this shit don't need to be huge to be great, and you also kind of learn that when it's naked, 99% of booties look solid. You know, it's just the pants that kind of mess it up sometimes.
What percentage did you say?
98%?
What?
92%.
I'd say 77. This is bad looking booties.
I was being generous.
Yeah, but I mean, we want to be truthful.
But when you are crushing on a young lady or a grown lady,
It don't matter.
You see
that
any
booty
type,
don't matter, not
everything matters. When you like somebody and you are just so happy to just be playing with their cakes or their little boobies. If you have a strong enough crush on somebody, there could be just nipples there and you will just love them. Yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
And some of these big booties, this is not a big booty hate podcast. We love big booties
I
too.
love big booties.
Love big booties.
I love big butts
But
so much.
Some of them naked don't look as good as they do in
clothes.
pants.
Yeah.
Because some have really short butt cracks. And it make it different. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But it makes it different. You know what I'm saying? If you ladies who are jealous of it was to see it naked, you probably wouldn't be as jealous of it. You would feel more seen.
I will say I feel very comfortable and confident in less. Like when I'm wearing like a swimsuit, you can't tell me shit. I feel great. But then all of a sudden I'm in a pair of jeans and I'm going,
And just to reiterate, I love a giant butt. I love that as well.
From giant to a tiny bubble to just a handful of cheek.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Check my browser history. You will see a potpourri of different shapes and sizes and colors of butts.
Look, I'm no better than a man when it comes to ass. Like, I'm really not. And my friends know. I'm like, look, you bring that thing over here, I will appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
But then also, they appreciate other parts of me as well. And I've noticed what women sexualize on other women versus what some men do. It's very different. Like, I'll look at a woman and I'm looking at her and I'm like, damn, her waist is hella small. Like, wow. You know, and I'm just like, oh, her this. And I'm looking at certain things that I know if I was a man, I don't necessarily care if a woman has like a 6-pack. I'm staring at her butt. You know what I mean? Like, I don't
think
care.
I've ever cared about a girl having a 6-pack.
Like, or like, you know, like her waist is super small or this, that, and the third. So it's like interesting because I see both. So I can appreciate like, oh, wow, she's so lean and I love her body and she's so this. And then also I get on the sexual side of things where I'm like, damn, she's thick.
Yeah.
You know what I saw the internet make a big deal out of that I was never like I cared about as far as like, you know, like checking out girls? When internet got very obsessed with thigh gaps for a time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what? Where did this even I've never been like, ooh, she got a good thigh gap.
I used to want my thighs to touch so bad when I was little. I was like, I wanted them to touch because I was so skinny. But it's just like the thin obsession.
Yeah.
That's all that was. It's just feeding into that whole thing. And I don't think guys were on that. Were guys into the thigh gap?
Guys were, but I don't think we knew what we were looking at, right? Because there's a thigh gap that could be off-putting too, right? The one that everybody liked was the thin girl with the curvy hips
Yeah.
Okay.
and the thigh gap.
I see.
Because it just looked like not real.
Yeah.
Damn near looked like a doll, a fucking
Yeah.
Barbie
Yeah.
doll, but with some hips. And just that in itself was attractive. And people started attributing it to the fact that there's a thigh gap because of the thin shit.
Yeah,
You
the
know what I'm
thin
saying?
stuff.
But I don't think, like, if she's just thin and no hips and a thigh gap, dudes are like, ooh.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with you either.
Nope.
Right.
Let me
right.
ask you this, Nikki Blades. What is
Yes.
something that girls find attractive on dudes that maybe doesn't get talked about or that we aren't aware of? That might be kind of weird, okay? Because Rick and I have talked about how, you know, there are things that we find attractive that like are never really talked about or girls are even insecure about, all right? Like, you know, a lisp,
The sloshy one.
sloshy lisp, big ears, banana-esque droopy titties, so many
Damn.
different things.
I feel like women put a lot of, it's not like an initial thing. A lot of it's like personality based, kind of what you guys were talking about, some of those attributes. But I don't know. I love, one, the basics. Like, I love good teeth. I love a good chest. That's one that I feel like, I don't know, that's always spoken about. Like a good chest. I don't know.
I think girls be liking chests.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel
like
like I
chest.
agree.
I like that V. Not all of them get it. Even look, if
Cum
you,
gutters.
oh, is that what it's called? Look, if you got a V, even if you got a gut, the V is still there. I'm still a fan. Look, you don't need to have abs when you got that V. Like, I think that shit is hot.
So basically she's saying, ain't no weird shit that gets you a pass over
No.
here. She like all the regular shit.
Like the regular shit. I'm trying to really think about it. Unless I love you, I don't know what type of weird shit
I'll
that I'm
tell you
finding
what,
attractive.
What I heard about growing up that I had never heard on TV is that when I hit puberty, I got very veiny. And then just in my arms and shit like that. And it was the first time I started hearing girls being like, oh my God, you're so veiny. Your arms are so veiny. Oh my God, I love your veins.
I don't know.
But that's
I'm
a
veiny,
thing.
so like
Is it a thing?
I was always insecure about my own veins, so I'm vascular.
Oh yeah.
So-
I mean, it's weird on girls.
It
yeah.
is weird. No, but it feels like that. But it was like, I don't look at guys and be like, I look at just like regular shit, like, oh, you're like,
Yeah, no, this wasn't about even the muscles because I
daddy.
definitely didn't have muscles in
I
eighth grade.
look, I like ass on guys. You have a little bit of butt.
That's a weird one.
Oh
I
my
think
God,
that's
I'll look
weird,
at
like-
booty, make you walk a little funny.
You know, that diaper booty.
Yeah.
Not too much ass. You can't have too much ass, but you can't have no ass. Like, you can't be SpongeBob in the back. SpongeBob in the back is
funny.
crazy because you can't tell me shit about shit.
Yeah, you don't know how to shit.
You know,
No ass.
I don't respect the way you poop. Ass, man.
Can't even sit the shit.
You know what I mean? Hey, when your homegirls can be like, yo, you just got cheeks. Like, that's embarrassing. You ain't got no ass.
She just stays saying I got like a pancake booty and I don't have ass, but like I'm like, but if you get a good grip, I'm like, take a grip. I got ass, bro.
That's just flab.
Yeah, no, but it's a good
Just
flab
skin.
though. It's a good flab.
How does that make you feel?
Maybe not to ladies.
Whatever.
Whatever.
I trapped you. Ha. I almost said
Now
bitch.
Gotcha. Oh, I mean, they're all typical things. Like, I love thick, like guys with thighs and legs. Like, oh my God. I like good legs. Good legs, good chest.
My trainer has such thick legs and he's
Oh
my
my
height.
God.
Okay. And whenever we do leg shit, in my head, I'm like, I don't want that, dog. I don't want what you got. I don't need that,
I
bro.
love, like, but I've also had the super skinny and really tall. They come with their own benefits. And then like the thick. I've had thick. I'm in a phase where I want to feel small. Like, you make me feel small and I like it. Okay?
Okay.
Like those things. Like, I don't care. You don't have to be the fittest, but let me say this. You don't have to be the fittest, but you still gotta want to work out sometimes. Like,
I want to. that's enough, right? You just have to want to.
You gotta want to.
You ain't gotta do it though.
Nah, you gotta want to. There's nothing more for me personally as somebody who works out a lot and also eats like a big back. I can't have you just being like, I don't ever need to go to the gym. I'm like, who's gonna tell you? Because don't make me be the one to tell you. Because then now we're gonna fight. You gotta want to go to the gym.
And you gonna win because he don't go to the gym. Damn.
True.
Mine does, so it's okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Blaze, you claiming him like that?
Mine.
It's getting real
I
serious
have
out
a
here.
boyfriend.
Whoa! This is the first time she said that B word. Whoa!
Damn. Now you can't fuck up, bro.
You can't. I know.
Wow.
I waited till the end of the
End of the session. Wow, it's officially
Yeah.
B word official on the No Chaser podcast.
Let's drop this first.
That's fine. Yeah,
Wow,
I have you know,
Damn.
it's official.
Well, how not to go too much into it because you know.
Don't want to give too much.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But yes,
Well,
but I do
What's
have
his name? Show us a picture.
I do have a boyfriend.
How do you feel? You've been single for a little while.
For
You
a
been
long,
chilling.
it's okay. Yeah, I've been unofficial. Like, I've been dating. I feel like, without sounding too whatever or mushy or whatnot.
No, do it, girl.
Where's it at?
Get sauce on
I was
us.
like, oh my God. Everything I asked for, I got.
Aww.
I know.
Ew, get that mushy shit out
I
of here.
know. I know. Trust me, we say that to each other all the time. Like, the way that it goes, and one day we'll talk about it, like how it all played out. And I told the guys, like right away.
I was thinking how funny it would be if they broke up before this shit
That's
came
why
out.
I was like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Drop this first. Put this out first.
I did that.
Look.
Here. It did. So I got my fingers crossed
Right,
for you.
no.
Alright, so
Look,
you said
look,
you're
he
telling
said
the
the
guys.
only way out is if I cheat,
Dead? Oh.
cheat or die.
Well, there's that. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's what he said, which I was kind
He's
of like,
so.
I'm dead.
You didn't say that in the beginning.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. You were telling the guys. you said.
Side note, he said that. He was like, once we become official, I got an ultimatum. Let me just I'll throw that out there. He saw me, he knew like all of that stuff, but he was the one that really pursued wanting to be exclusive and wanting to be official. He had said that, you know, you don't wait on something you know, and which we've all talked about for so long. When guys know, they know. So, but yeah, when it came down to all the things that I had kind of been asking, you know, God and Dad and whatever, talking about, it presented itself to me, and I was like, oh shit. That's how I felt. I was like, oh fuck.
Then you immediately blocked his number. This is too much. This is too much.
Yeah, no, but I had to really take a step back and be like, oh, damn. Like, I really said these like specific things that's the part that was scary, is that I asked for kind of stuff that just doesn't come. And then it arrived. And the way that it did, I was like, well, shit. Like, if I say no to this, then I'm just, then I never really wanted a relationship.
Just blocking your blessings.
And then
yeah.
I'm blocking my blessings. So yeah. So I got me a man. So why not? So.
Cheers.
Well, congratulations.
Cheers. So fuck all y'all that said I was never gonna get a man. Y'all bitch asses.
She
Fuck
did this
you.
just to spite
Just
y'all.
to spite you. I told you I could have had a man a long time ago. I just chose not to because I was waiting for the right one to come. I'm looking at all the cameras. I waited
They
for
all
the right
unfollowed
one.
already as soon as you said you had a boyfriend.
I don't give a shit. Liar. Because apparently once you get a man, all of a sudden you become real attractive. Okay? So there's people that are new here because I got a man.
That's
all
right.
You just said a lot, dog. Y'all better not fuck this up.
Y'all better not fuck this up.
I'm gonna make edits if you do.
Hey, look.
Here's the thing, but I will say this: my fear of being alone isn't real. I don't have a fear of being alone. Me being in a relationship was way more scary than me being by myself. And choosing to find a partner that was worth waiting for and it was worth it the whole time because that was the point. And if this doesn't work out, I'm not going to stop myself from being honest and being open with my person and this relationship. If we weren't meant to be together, then we're not going to be together. And that's fine because I'm not going to force myself to be in something just to say I have a boyfriend. Because the point of being in a relationship is choosing someone you want to be with and then choosing to stay every day if that's where you're going. And if it's not meant to be, then you walk away. So for everybody else that thinks that just being in a relationship means that you're better than someone, it's not. Are you with them because you want to be? Are you with them because you love them? And if they're not here anymore, are you still going to be able to live your life?
Bang, bang.
Bitch.
There we go.
And that's her TED Talk. Nikki Blades, I'm happy for you.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Now we can talk about other shit now.
You got a sip shot chase for us?
I got sip shot chase sipping things.
I just realized the first sip shot we did was all relationship-y.
Yeah.
Are these gonna be too?
No. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still learning how to navigate being in a relationship.
She's like, sip shot chase, when you love someone so much,
No.
what do you buy them
So when your
for?
initials are in.
Look, okay, so while I was making these questions, by the way, I was like, so how many horny questions am I allowed to ask? I was like, I feel like we're gonna have to have a conversation after work today. And it also too, I asked him some of these and I was like, oh God. Let's see. So episode 4. Okay. We chase what's familiar, even though it's not always healthy. Do we agree or disagree?
When we say we mean people in general.
Yeah. People, I'm putting this out
I
there.
agree.
And you mean in love or just in life?
In life.
I agree.
Yeah. People are always gonna gravitate towards what's comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And I will say this. I think some of the biggest developments in my life growing up or when I was forced outside of my comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Back in high school, when I first went to Paramount High, when I didn't know anybody, it was my first time ever being at a new school. I had a whole ass I had a whole what's the fucking word? Not epiphany, like the opposite of epiphany. Not a crisis, but a it don't matter. It'll come to me later. Y'all leave it in the comments. Where I was like, who am I? What am I actually funny?
Wasn't that a crisis?
Existential crisis.
Yeah.
There you go.
That. I was like, what? Am I not the class clown that I thought I was? Was I only comfortable being funny because I was used to these people for 10 years of my life? Now that I'm around new people, am I actually a sheltered, shy person?
Oh my God.
Because I was just like not in my element anymore. And then when I was forced to be outside of my element after a week of eating lunch by myself, and I was like, okay, now I'm forced to make friends and be around people. And then I realized, oh, never mind. I am Timothy, I am hilarious.
Let them know.
And then I realized my full potential. And I could talk to new kids and still be funny and still be me. And then I was like, okay, cool, yes. And, I think a lot of people, of course, because you're scared, you're going to lean towards what's comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's meeting new people or trying new food, as basic as that is,
Mm-hmm.
So,
yes. Okay.
Wait, I want to say something. Parents specifically. Make sure you are not making your kids comfortable with the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, people grow up in these households that is full of bullshit.
Yeah.
And instead of getting your shit together as adults, you decide that this is just a part of life, and you let your kids see all the bullshit, and they think when they grow up, that's what they're supposed to be in. They run from healthy things because they're used to the bullshit you created as a parent.
What kind of bullshit
in the
you
household.
talking about?
All of it.
What?
Any type of abuse. Watching your parents fight and all of that shit, being a cheater and y'all staying together and it's known, all types of shit, man. You make your kids feel like that's just a part of it.
Yeah.
You are the first examples of men and women to them. And they grow up and they'll start thinking that anything that's not like my dad, that's not a man. I don't want to be with that. My mom used to. I don't. So yeah,
like a couple that will toxic argue unhealthily in unhealthy ways, but be like, we're just fighting for love.
Yeah.
This is love. Love comes with this.
Sometimes when you love, that shit. Love means you stick together no matter and all of that bullshit. Don't make your kids comfortable with the bullshit because it never leaves.
Okay,
Facts.
now to the children of said parents, when does "that's just how I grew up" no longer becomes a good excuse?
It's never a good excuse. And now we all know that most of us need some fucking therapy. Go to therapy. If you got to use ChatGPT, use it. But make sure you say, don't sugarcoat it. Because it will sugarcoat it. But do something. It's not an excuse. It is not an excuse.
I love that.
Because most of us, look, and to our parents' credit, they didn't know what the fuck they were doing either.
They didn't.
You know what I'm saying?
They didn't.
No
they did
manual with this shit.
And they don't have the luxury of ChatGPT, right?
Right.
So they're just playing it by ear, figuring this shit out. And I will tell you this, marriage with babies is hard. So they were doing the best they could. And some of us got immigrant parents. And immigrant parents.
Yeah, some of us,
Ignorant immigrant parents.
So they over here trying to work.
and figure it out.
Learn a language.
Man.
There's so much. The one relationship to your exactly what you said. I remember my ex and I were getting into a situation. He had cheated on me and he had the audacity to say, my dad took me when he cheated on my mom and my mom stayed. And he goes, your parents fight all the time and went through all their stuff. We're just like them. I said, oh, hell no. Did you just tell me your father used to take you while he cheated on your mom and your mom stayed? And so that's how you know that what love is? Get the fuck out of here. Never will I ever stay in a situation like that. But to what you were saying, we all know, parents, it's your guys' first time doing this, but at the same time, if you're aware of what you're raising, and then if you're a product of it, get some fucking help.
And I'm not saying you did anything wrong, but if you weren't aware of this shit, now you are. You play a huge role in how your kids become adults.
All right, that was amazing. Thank you, Rick.
No problem.
Okay, another one. Do you agree or disagree? You
Agree.
this
is another one.
Okay.
Correct.
You don't owe lifelong access to people.
Agree.
That's kind of it.
That's
it. You know what? Because the other part of it doesn't really make sense. You don't owe lifelong access to people. Agree, disagree.
Yeah, no, I don't know anybody, anything.
Do you feel like there are certain people that you've had to have that conversation with yourself with? Like, oh, I've known them for so long, I'm going to make these excuses.
Oh, I understand.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I understand.
What did that look like? And are they still in your life or did you cut them off?
Cut off pretty much. And it was just like, how how many times do we have to have the same conversation before you make some actual change? Because people start taking shit for granted. Again, it's just like, that's what we do. I piss you off.
Mm-hmm.
And then you stop being pissed off and we're cool again. That's just how I am. And for some people, it's like that. I pride myself in trying to understand each of my friends individually and knowing this one's not going to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they do this, and that's what we rock with, blah, blah, blah. I can accept that shit over there that I don't like. That's just them as a person. But then there's some people that's like, where's the good?
Yeah.
It's all bad and nostalgia. So eventually it's just like, they get to a point where they do something definitive for you. And you're just like, all right, man, that was the last
That was
for
enough.
me.
Yeah.
I don't even feel the need to give you a explanation because you knew what you was doing when you did it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My mom kind of gets a lifelong pass until it's not a pass, because yes, she is difficult to communicate with, and she's a very petty person. Okay, and I'm, but here's the thing: it's like you said, it's like it will reach a limit. And my mom has never done anything where I'm like, all right, I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it is always like, ugh. I'm so glad I don't live there anymore.
Yeah.
Where my dad's just like, you're a mom. I'm like, I know, Dad, I know. I'm like, just take a deep breath, man. I know. And there's always also a forever lingering guilt for me of how I might have treated her as a stupid kid growing up. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm like, man, I can't believe I made my mom cry that one day because I was I said this and that. So there's always a part of me that's like, all right, look, I know my mom's being annoying. I know she's being petty. I know she could have this and that, but it's my mom,
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right.
When it comes to parents, it's a little different for sure. But again, parents, get your shit together now, man. Because the problem is, as we get older, all of us, not just parents, not just our moms or whatever, you start to get stuck in your ways. And if your ways aren't good, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
You don't become 65 and be like, you know what? I'm going to work on myself.
Right? The one thing I will say is that if you can imagine that person dying tomorrow and being okay with where you are in life and not speaking to them, then they're worth cutting off. I know that sounds extreme, but in my mind, if there are people walking this planet that I don't care, and will be perfectly fine. I did everything. I expended every outreach. I'm okay. You're now cut off because I know I can live without you. But if there's that lingering feeling, like you said, you feel like, I can't. That's more important than anything else, because cutting somebody off is more about you, less about them, in my opinion.
No, I feel that.
Because if I can live without you, then be gone.
I be having trouble unfollowing people on Instagram. I'm like, they still follow.
Yo, my mom and my sister, I wish I would have got a little bit more of their, the gene of fuck it. They can cut people out like it's nothing. like it's nothing. If anything, it's all your fault why we're not speaking anymore. And they move about their lives like nothing ever happened. I care, but I've stopped caring. I say like the last 3 years really changed my perspective on life. And that right there is like, yeah, we don't owe anybody anything. But if I have this feeling that I might still care, then I'll hold on a little bit until it's like, okay. And that's more for me than them.
Yeah. For me, I think it's easy to cut people off because it's never a full cutoff for me. You can reach out. I'm not gonna ignore you. Well,
you don't block.
This one. You better not fucking reach out to me, you bitch. But for the most
my
part,
mom. Stop hitting him up.
My mom.
You said my mom.
Yeah, Tim's mom. Stop bothering Rick, okay?
Handing me no more big old apples.
What?
We'll tell you after. We'll tell you after.
Inside.
After his story, we'll tell you.
Okay.
We'll fill all y'all in.
Yeah, for me, it's just like, I'm not giving this any more of my energy, right? But if you want to, hey, man, I was tripping.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not going to be like, don't fucking talk to me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Now, we not about to be best friends again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not like I'm never down to even acknowledge you again.
Yeah.
And when it comes to family, it's never that serious, right? It's just like, I'm not putting in effort. I'm not putting in effort. But if somebody from my family that I feel that way about was to hit me up and say, hey, man, I'm moving. I need some help. I'll go fucking help. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
because nothing's crazy enough has happened to where I have to be like, yo, nah, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah. Nah, I for sure ain't helping you move.
Dude,
don't fucking call me.
Can we do a quick side tangent about moving? Okay, then we'll tell you the Apple story.
Yeah. Love it.
Bro, one time, it was a girl from one of my Cal State Long Beach classes. She was moving from the dorms to an apartment, whatever. She hit me up. She was like, yo, she was like, can you come help me move? And I'm like, why are you asking me to help you move? Like, I'm not a strong man. I'm a little man. She was like, Jess, I just want you to come help me move. I did not process.
Well, that's a stupid thing. That's not your fault. That's a stupid thing.
She wanted to have sex with me.
That's a stupid thing.
That's a stupid way to try to get.
She was like, just come. She was like, just come help me move. And I'm like, why, dude? Hit up. I'm sure you have a bigger homie that can help you. I'm not about to come out there to help you move.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until later I was like, oh, she wanted to have sex.
Oh, I thought she was just being cheap.
Nah.
That's
so
stupid.
annoying.
If you're right.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure I was right.
Yeah. That's stupid of her.
Okay, so
That was stupid of her.
one time, my mom was telling Rick that he needed to lose weight. So she comes back. She has a giant Fuji apple.
The biggest apple I've ever seen in my fucking life.
from 99 Ranch. They're from with the little cross
like this
cut.
cross.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, Rick, eat it, Rick. Healthy.
I don't want your big apple. She's so funny though, bro. So she'll do that, and then if I lose weight, she's like, "You need to eat."
Welcome
to that is every grandparent. You're so big.
And here's what Rick didn't realize: she wanted to have sex.
That's why we always have to move them plants.
Yes, dude.
Dog, she used to make us move the heaviest fucking plants
In the backyard.
every 3 days.
Nikki Blake. Rick would come over, fresh fit, white forces. We about to go to a party. She's like, come help me move this plant real quick. I'm like, Mom, don't ask Rick to move plants. We about to go out. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, Mom, we're in our fresh new Nikes. But then, like, you know, Rick didn't want to be an asshole. I didn't want to make it. I'm like, oh, we're in the backyard walking, we're trying not to crease our toes, moving these giant plants.
But it was never the first spot.
You had to
She
move
was trying to
multiple
figure out where she wanted it.
Oh my
Let me see it
God.
here. I don't like that. I used to be dying, and he used to be pissed off. Oh, fuck. That's just funny as shit.
You see why she's about to get cut off? This close.
Oh my God.
And Rick over here holding the dick out, holding the dick back, not trying to give it to her, not out. Got his dick out, moving plants.
Moving plants and white forces is such a funny vision. Just like this and like carrying things around.
Dog, it was
my
crazy.
God.
Wow, I totally forgot about the plants.
Oh wow.
Oh.
How do you top that? Like that is so good.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What's your last tip?
Oh, my last one?
Or, I don't know. I'm looking
Okay.
at the
Well,
time.
okay.
See how long it takes.
Money arguments, whether romantic or platonic, are rarely about the money.
I don't agree.
No, I don't totally disagree.
Yeah. It's like the money arguments is about the money.
They're definitely about the money.
money is about the money.
Yeah.
And money will mess up a lot of relationships.
Yeah, it's, you know.
Speaking of money, not going to say numbers, right?
Okay.
But we had the scariest moment the other night, right? Okay, so you know Tim and David have a podcast called Dudes Behind the Foods, right?
Whatever it's called.
Yeah. And it just released a sauce.
Daddy sauce. It's delicious. Daddy sauce. It's delicious.
Let me see. I want to taste it.
You want to taste it right now?
Yeah. Go ahead and proceed with the story.
Okay, so I be doing behind the scenes shit. You don't need to know too much, right? But we're talking about sauce and numbers and what things cost. And Tim was like, "Yeah, and when do I get the money?" So I'm like, "It's in your account already. It's already done." So he's like, "Really?" So I go to Shopify and I look at the account.
Yeah, it has a kick. I was gonna tell you, be wary.
Yeah.
That's why I only did a little bit.
Okay, good.
So I get on Shopify. I'm like, yeah, it went to this account ending in 1279.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't have an account ending in 1279. So I'm like, huh?
That's good.
Thanks.
So I pull up the full numbers to the account. I'm like, this. He's like, that's not my account.
Bro, in my head, Rick sent me the last 4 numbers. I'm like, I don't have any accounts that are that. He said, and you're sending me the full shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna look at that because these last 4,
it's not
I
that.
don't know what this is.
And I'm tripping out because, like, I made the Shopify, but I sent him to log in to put in his card information, his
Yeah.
account information.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the account on there is his.
Yeah.
So this whole time, and they did a drop before the sauce too.
Yeah.
That he never got the money for. So we're fucking freaking out, right? So I'm like, did somebody hack this shit and put their account information? So they're just getting all this fucking money and shit. It was so like, you was in bed, I was about to shower.
Yeah.
I had an early morning. I don't know about you the next day.
Yes.
Yeah, we freaking the fuck out. Long story short, when you make a Shopify now, they give you just like an account full of money to go into. You're supposed to replace that
With yours.
with your, yeah.
So the money is still where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Rick's like, tell me you're joking. I'm like,
Yeah.
dog. I do not know what this is.
Bro, I was sweating.
So here's what's funny. This is like, at this point, it's around 11:30, 11 at night, okay? No, it might have even been earlier because I was trying to go to bed earlier. All right?
It started at like 10.
Yes.
And we were dealing with this until 11:30.
Yes, because I was in bed at like 8 p.m. It was a long day. She was in bed. She was already knocked the fuck out. She was tired. I was also tired. I think I had just taken her family to the airport at like 4 a.m. that day. I was trying to get to sleep, right? So it's like 10 something. I'm just casually texting Rick. Oh yeah, because the sauce sold out. Great time, great. It's good news, right? Like, cool, when do I get this money? And we're figuring this out. He's like, yo, it says the payments all went out. I'm like, I sit up in bed. I do my laptop. Hold on. Hold on a second.
Because I'm on from my phone. I'm like, maybe it's tripping on my phone. So I get my laptop. It was the scariest shit. Because it was a lot of money.
Yeah. 2 hours of my heart beating. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is going on? Oh, we figured it out. We figured it out.
Oh, it was so scary.
It was definitely scary. Because I was like, in my head, I'm like, you know, it hasn't been like it wasn't a terrible year, but it was like, you know, these private schools are expensive.
Hey, life is lifing.
Life be life sometimes.
Life is
And I'm like, cool, got a little boost of funds. Great. And I'm like, someone stole all the money.
You're just like, how these kids gonna eat? They ain't gonna have no house. All of a sudden, you're homeless.
I was like, oh. But we are good.
Good.
And let's see, this episode is dropping end of March. I don't know if we've re-upped on the sauce yet. We maybe. I don't know. I don't know timing wise, but thank you to everybody that bought the sauce. We will be re-upping, so stay tuned. But yes.
Scary.
It's scary. Hey guys, this is the end of March. Wow, we're already 3 months deep into 2026.
Wow.
Q1 is over. We're entering Q2. I hope it's been great for y'all. It's been a great 2026 so far.
Crazy.
I think it's been amazing.
Amazing. It's a whole
Rick?
bunch of stuff.
It's getting there.
Well, it's
I'll say that. It's
good.
getting there.
It's good for us.
It's positive.
Yeah. I was like, I'm really happy.
Yeah.
Pisces season is coming to a great close, baby.
Hey, listen, I'm like, look, I'm happy. I like to keep it that way.
Yeah, be happy, stay happy. I'm on my way.
Okay.
That's all you can ask for.
That's it.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching the No Chaser podcast. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that bullshit.
All those things.
Blessings to you.
Hope you enjoyed your Pisces season.
Yeah. Give us a hype. I've been hearing people say that on YouTube. I don't know what that is.
Give
but
us a hype.
a hype. Yeah, that's a thing that makes you show up in their algorithm.
Give us a hype, y'all. Hashtag for you page. Hashtag FYP. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
Throwback
I'm Ricky
Thursday.
Shucks.
I'm Nikki Black.
Women Crush Wednesday. Bye. That's what I'm saying.